any attractive man. They move with purpose, not overly excited, but completely under control. Almost like they know where they're going.
I was worried there was some chance involved.
Well, any of you seem to play with the best hand wins.
So that will be what you call bluffing.
You've heard the term.
Saw that? You saw how smooth that was? That's exactly where I want to get you. And here's the truth. Awkward body gestures can make you look less attractive. Today, boys, I'm going to show you the 6 body gestures most guys do that make them look less attractive. Let's go. Number 1. This one I would say 99% of you have done, and this is the arm cross. See, the arm cross doesn't necessarily make you look less attractive. It just makes you look too intimidated. It makes you look very closed off. And if you ask any woman at least, women tend to approach you or want to talk to you the friendlier you look. But if you're at a party or a gathering and you're off to the corner with your arms crossed, nobody's gonna approach you. This is like the universal sign that basically says F off. So it doesn't necessarily make you look less attractive, but you are closing yourself off to new interactions, which consequently reduces your chances of talking to a girl, which consequently makes you personally feel less attractive. So it's not you, it's how you're standing, bro. Which takes us on to number 2, it's the look down. I would say that 4 in 5 men that I talk to every single day almost always end up looking down. And here's the problem. Most people do this because they feel somewhat uncomfortable, whether they're talking to somebody or maybe the eye contact is getting too strong. The problem here is that every time you look down, you're sending a subconscious message to the other person that you either feel intimidated, you're shy, or that you're insecure, even if you might not be. But that is the universal reception that people perceive. See, what most don't understand is that when it comes to communication, verbal communication only makes up 30% of the message received. The other 70% is the way you move and the way you talk. So looking down is part of that 70% communication that you're sending out that you don't even realize. This is why I suggest one of 2 things. 1, if you want to relax your eyesight, don't look down, but instead look off to the side. This is normal. You're talking to somebody, you can look off to the side almost like you're thinking, and then you bring it back for conversation. Takes us on to number 3, and that is that weak-ass handshake. Whether you're talking to a woman or a man, when you introduce yourself, you want something firm. And keep in mind, you're not going for a death grip match. You're not here to try to show somebody you're stronger than them. You just want something firm. Firmness shows confidence. It shows that you're confident in introducing yourself. The last thing you want to do is to do a dead fish type of handshake that just shows that you're insecure and or threatened by meeting this new person. So I'm gonna share the tip that I learned. I've shared this before, but this tip, it's gonna save your life. See, I learned this from a black belt jiu-jitsu instructor. I still remember to this day, I go into this gym, I'm a pretty tall dude. This guy, I'm not gonna lie, was pretty short. What immediately astounded me was, as soon as we introduced ourselves and I gave him that handshake, his hand just felt so strong, so big. Yo, automatic respect apart from him being a black belt and him being able to kick my ass. That handshake just made me gain respect for him. And he showed me his trick right then and there. I was like, yo, that is a powerful handshake. And he showed me what he did. Basically, all he did was keep his pointer finger straight. So every time you give the hand to another male, you want to keep that pointer finger straight, giving the illusion of your hand being bigger. It blocks the other person from being able to fully grasp your hand and squish it. This single move gives you a powerful handshake. Number 4, this is the mouth cover. See, the mouth cover, this is usually deployed by people that are either nervous or lying, and other people perceive that. See, what you don't realize is that when you're covering your mouth as you talk, it's almost like you're blocking or don't believe or trust in what you're saying. This is an immediate sign that somebody's either lying or withholding something from themselves. Not to mention that that blockage makes it a little bit harder for people to understand you, and then they have to ask you the whole, can you repeat yourself, or what did you say? Which just makes it even more awkward having to repeat yourself. So when you're talking to somebody, you want to make sure you're not blocking your mouth in any way, shape, or form, and instead have that flow of conversation so it looks completely confident. Number 5, the slouched posture. See, the slouched posture can be detrimental to your health and your confidence. Your appearance just ends up going down. It makes you look shorter, and it even has an effect on your own testosterone production. I mean, do I have to keep going on why this is a bad thing? And most of you, including myself, have bad posture, and I have to consistently be reminding myself to straight and up. Want to test if you have bad posture? I want you to go and find a wall right now. Right now, just get up with me. Go, come on. Take your phone with you, go to a wall. Then I want you to put your back up against the wall. If your hips, your upper back, and your head don't touch the wall at the same time, you probably are slouching too much. You want to get those 3 points to line up perfectly on the wall. And if you feel somewhat uncomfortable, it's because you probably have developed bad posture and now you have to strengthen those muscles to keep that upright position. So a good exercise you can do is just this. Doing this every day will help straighten your back and remember you what neutral is. Number 6, the awkward smile. See, this is the smile most dudes deploy when they actually feel awkward. It's clenched, it's tense, and your muscles are all tight in the wrong places. You want to know why? Because you're smiling without intent. I've told you this millions of times. Attractive men aren't all smiley and giddy. Most people smile because they want other people to like them. But see, you should only smile when something's actually funny. When you're flirting or something's funny, you're going to smile naturally, and that awkward smile will never happen again. But if you want to be the dude that can deploy a smile whenever you want, one trick that I always suggest that I practiced myself is go to a mirror and then start smiling at it. You can do it every morning as you brush your teeth, but basically practice your smile over and over, and you're gonna find whether you're maybe a grinner, or a side smiler, or a full smiler, or a teeth shower. Whatever type of smile looks best on your face, you're gonna realize, and then you're gonna learn how to deploy it with ease. And finally, number 7, it's control. Control in everything. Control in your tone. Control in your eyesight. Control with how you move. See, attractive men know how to control their body. And what you don't want to do is be jittery, all over the place, and have shakes. Even if you're nervous inside, I want you to always remember one thing: control. You do that, you'll always look confident. And that's basically it for this week's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to drop us a like down below. And also, boys, don't forget to check out jadeblack.co if you guys want a sweet pair of frames. They'll be linked down below as well. That's it for me today. See you next time.